Hello, my friend. How you doing? I'm doing well today. How is everybody doing? Did you enjoy, Drajan, the topic that we talked yesterday? Livestock evolution. How are you, Emiliano? I'm doing good. How you doing? Like the live, guys. Like the live, so to invite more people because the YouTube spread the live. Livestock evolution said good. Livestock evolution. Where are you from, my friend? Sorry if I have asked you before and I forget. Yes, the topic of yesterday about genetic was very educated for the audience. That's why. Yeah, I'm impressed too with and fascinated with genetic. I've studied the genetic too, like not so deep, but the reason why I studied the genetic was you are from Kashmir, India. That's good. Oh, hold on a second. Let me. I just turn off the notification because I don't want to get distraction. How many new people we have here that are for the first time in my live stream? They can write the name, where they are from. Connection dog, livestock guardian dog, and people migration. They are very connect about how the livestock guardian dog are spread. Wait a second. To my son. Please make content on the Kashmir sheepdog. I will try, but I don't find really footage. I want some beautiful footage. I don't want footage which people have some 2 or 3 dogs in the box or in the yard. I want some good material. I did not find yet good materials when they are perform in the graze, in mountain, in plateau. So I need some good material, my friend, to do something. I cannot make a video just you're gonna send me. Okay, you have my you have my Facebook or Instagram personally. Okay, you can send to me. Like fending off predators. That's cool. So I have to talk and to present correctly the breed. Why not? Just send me the material and I'm gonna edit the video and I'm gonna talk about Bakhari dog. That's good. And why not? But I need materials, brother, to do a beautiful video, because if you want to do a good presentation of this livestock guardian dog, I must have good material. So the video to be in the same time educated and in the same time to be entertainment, to attract the viewers, so many people to watch. Yes, so go on. Just I don't want material or video from people that have used this material in their YouTube channel or something like that, because I don't want to have a copyright from them. That's why I don't want to use material without permission, my friend. I don't want to get that. But I will do it in the English. I will do a beautiful presentation about those livestock guardian dog. That's fine. If you want, you can send the material after this live stream. Send me the material, and I'm okay on that, to do a video. I'm not taking no breed with, I'm not biased in any breeds. I just want to make as much as possible to present the livestock dogs everywhere they are. For me, it's not a problem. Okay, I agree with that. Send me the material. I'm gonna select the material, and I'm gonna make a beautiful video for Balkan dogs. I have one question. Those Balkan dog are performed in which area in India? In the area which is near to the Himalayan mountain, or in different? Himalayan region. Okay, beautiful. It will be amazing. It will be amazing. It will be amazing. So they have to deal with the Himalayan predators, right? Most of them. I understand this. Okay. Okay. After this end of the live stream, you can send me material. I'm gonna take a look and I'm gonna work with this. Okay, best of luck. Anytime, you are welcome. Okay, so who is present in the live? Orhan Özdemir. Looks like Turkish. Let's say Big Bang. Big Bang. What does it mean? That it's nothing to do with us, I think. Okay. So we are 17 people. 17 viewers. You can like this stream, guys, and let's invite more people. And today I will let an open live about animals and the question that you guys have about if you have a farm or if you have just a pet owner and you have any problems that you want to discuss together, you can feel free and talk. I'm gonna share my experience and my guidance with no limit. Craig, how do you keep my pet still while trying to mount him? Craig, what doesn't mean mount him? To breed with him? Can you write a little bit more clear? What do you mean? So I can talk about. Are you talking about to keep them tight during the breeding? The female and the male? Yesterday I heard a case where the female wolf could have killed a young puppy during walk. Oof. In Serbia. Was not her puppy? I was in Bosnia, Sarajevo. That's a sad story. Guys, it happened. Be careful, Volkodav are not a joke. Bella, how you doing? I'm doing well. Owner was shocked. Why the owner was shocked? She come for the combat line. I don't understand why the owner should be shocked about. How the owner can trust. Female Volkodav are tough dogs. Very similar to male. Thank you, I'm good. Hello. Okay, it's talking with you, Dražan. I have a question. The female that attacked this puppy belonged to her, or this puppy was a stray puppy or belonged to some other female? Because many times dog during the food attack puppy. Female, especially in the meat, if there is like a meat, first they are walking and group of dog attack them with barking and fake attack. She did the job, my friend. If the stray dog or group of dogs outside, whatever you can call, attack first, the female Volkodav are not joke. They are beasts. So one of them should pay for that attack. No, was not so sad story. She just she gonna grab one of the dog and she gonna do the job, my friend. She gonna protect the owner. She gonna protect herself. I saw this documentary video. What documentary video? Because if the situation that you prescribe I don't see that she did anything wrong. No. Every dog must do the same. If the dog is coward, run away. Oh, that dog is not good. Owner of attacked dog. So those dogs belong to somebody else? Was not stray dog, was just group of dogs in the area? Can you give me more information about the situation? The dog belonged to a owner? Was a village in Sarajevo? Was, yes, group of stray dog, but this dog was taken from street. Huh. 1 month before. Oh, I don't understand what this person is writing. It is superb of Sarajevo. Joyanne, I don't know who you are and what you are writing. I don't understand no words. So if you speak English, please speak English. If not, don't write, because nobody speak Philippine language. She's obviously troll. Let's remove her from this chat. Now I take it off this, because I don't understand what she is doing here. Now she will try to troll people. But where is Bella? Why Bella is not participate in the live? Because Bella has good experience with livestock guardian dog. A very good experience. And one day I'm gonna, hold on. One day, not one day, but I'm gonna ask her to do a live stream together. Bella, when we gonna do a live stream together? To talk a little bit for Georgia Nagazi. I want you in a live stream to talk about the history of Georgia Nagazi. We will do a live stream together. You can talk. Oh, that's great. Okay. Do you want to do it now? Do you have time? Or do you want to let another day? To schedule for another day? You have time. Natalia, owner of the Volkodav in Russia. Natalia. Maybe I know, maybe I heard her name, but I cannot. Okay, not now. Okay, let's do it later. Maybe in the weekend. And if you have the dog nearby, I want to see a little bit your dogs in your yard or in farm, whatever, if you don't mind, just to show a little bit the dog. I would like to see. Natalie Vonva. I cannot spell the last name of this Russian woman. I know a lot woman breeder that breed Volkodov, but maybe I know her. Maybe it's from Russia or from Ukraine. Lvova. That's the last name. I have, but that is that beast. Agree, why not? Best agree? Or beast agree? But you have, I think you have a YouTube channel, if I'm not wrong. So you can join with the main channel. I will be live first, and I will send you the link. When I will send you the link, you just press it, the link, and you're gonna be in my live. And after we can go together. This is how it works. She is in Moscow. She was in Stavropol Krai. Beast. Okay. That's beautiful. Yes, I have os. She is from Stavropol territory. But she is living in Moscow now, you told, huh? Just this week we have problem with internet. No problem when you have internet, when you have good connection. Maybe you have to close the other app. If you open too many pages in your phone, close it then. From Pyatigorsk. Yes, I understand. Now I understand. I know where is Pyatigorsk. Maybe I know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about. Honestly, the name is very often in Russia. Now I'm on laptop. No need for laptop. You just need. You can use laptop if you want, but you just need the phone. If you have the phone with internet and data, we can do the live. The live mostly is doing with the phone, not with laptop, not with computer. Yes, some global problem I was told about the internet. Okay, I see. Pyatigorsk. No, it's a town. Pyatigorsk is a town. Maybe you know because you speak Russian. Pyatigorsk, it means 5 mountain. It's near Kislovodsk. Barbosa, for example, famous Barbosa was from Pyatigorsk. famous Barbosa was from Pithagorus. Hills? By what they say five mountain when I ask them. But it's Gora in Serbia and in Russia some words they can pronounce the same and has different meaning. I saw a video, I didn't know that has so much difference. Barbosa was once my dog name too. I know what is Gora in Serbia. Crna Gorna. Crna Gorna. Sharplanina. Crna, yeah. Crna Gorna. Planina, it mean mountain too in Serbia? Plan. Plan is like platei. Planina, it's mountain. Yes. Yeah, you see that I know some words. Yes. Crna, it mean black. Gora, it mean mountain. In Serbo-Croatian language. But too much difference. Too much different words. It's not so similar, the Serbo-Croatian language with Russian language. It's not so similar. I thought it was similar, but I see that. Chernaya Gara. Okay, this is more close to Crna Gora. Chernaya Gara. It is more similar to Ukraine. To Ukrainian language. I understand. But we are, for example, Albanian with Kosovo. Albanian people in Kosovo, the dialect it's different, but they have completely different words that they use. We understand very well, but they use some words that, as we in the official Albanian, has no connection. For example, if you are not from Albania, you're gonna say that's completely different. So we don't use these words. We share same gene. I2A 10%. Hold on a second, guys. I needed to sneeze. I think this old Serbian was much more similar. Old Serbian language was more close to Ukrainian and to Russia, you're gonna say? Yeah. God bless. Thank you. I need it. Sloveno-serbski. That was the old language, Sloveno-Serbski. Yes. Thank you, Bella. Trajan, I want to talk a little bit because let's talk about the Sharplaninak. Because you have information, we both, this dog is in both in our territory. In Serbia, not only in our territory, in North Macedonia, Crna Gora, which is Montenegro, Croatia, everywhere in Balkan. But in the time of ex-Yugoslavia, they created this breed. Or actually they do the standard of the breed. And there is a conflict, which I don't like, honestly, because that conflict doesn't make any sense. Because this breed dog, in my opinion, I don't know, do you agree about me? It's not belong only to us. And people start to do like a fight each other. This dog belong to this. Serbian took from us, said Albanian people. Serbian said Albanian took it from us. Macedonian people say the same. It's our dog. They took it from us. So honestly, what's wrong with Balkan people about want to take this dog and to say that it's our? It's for what reason? Because this dog is everywhere was everywhere in Balkan, and not even in Balkan. Honestly, I know, Daniel. I know, but this is completely incorrect. I'm Albania too. And I have a big problem with Albanian because I object them when they say this. Because people, they do for two reasons. One reason, they are uneducated, and the second reason is to put some national or patriotic feelings. You are right. Had the video about Sharplaninak and the comment people fought. Yes. Yes, they fought with me many times. Many times. I had it a big problem for two land-raised dog in the territory of Albania about the Highlander type mountain shepherd dog and the Stepan type, which they call Molosian, but in the DNA tracking they didn't show that Molosian is old. So that was, I think those dogs are completely the dog from Turkey and from Azerbaijan came in Balkan. After 1690 and 1740 they are forced to take Islam faith. No, I'm talking about the dog. I'm not talking about the belief. I don't talk about the belief here, please. I'm not talking about the Ottoman Empire, what they took, what beliefs. We know those, what happened in Ottoman Empire. Some was forcing to take the belief, some was paying the taxes and did not convert. We are not talking about the Ottoman Empire. I'm talking about the Sharplaninak, please. Goran people talk Serbian Albanian language. Yes, we know this. And even in the Ottoman Empire, for the people who nowadays they have a lot of problems and not to accept the truth because of the politic of the day or something like that. People from Albania, or what they call in that time Albania, because the name Albania it's a little bit late, but people of Arbri in the time of Iskanderbeg, even as Iskanderbeg, it's mixed Albanian with Serbian mother. Father was Albanian, mother was Vojsava, if I say it correct, the name was Serbian and came from Tribaldi. So we didn't have any problems. We married together. Nowadays I see the people has a lot of problem. In the time, for example, before the Ottoman Empire, I know was, but Jovan, look, in our literature it's not Jovan. Was in our literature was not Jovan, brother. In our literature is John Castriot. And Castrioti, the name Castrioti, it's not Slavic. That's what I'm talking about. But all, if you go and see all the pedigree or the family, siblings of Iskander Beg, was completely, no, Gerg is for the, Gerg Castrioti was for the Iskanderbeg because Iskanderbeg is a military title that they give in the time of Ottoman Empire as a general, because of the, to respect the Alexander the Great. Anyway, John, we have John in Albania for his father, John Castrioti. Now they can say, Greeks say the different, brother. I'm not discussing about the, I'm not discussing about how they change the history and change the name. They will, Orthodox family, we know this. The siblings of Iskanderbeg was completely Slavic name. Completely Slavic name. The siblings of Iskanderbeg. Brothers and sister. Completely was Slavic. He write in the Cyrillic document with Dubrovnik. Iskander means pepper in Urdu. Yeah, but we don't talk about what it means in Urdu language. Iskander was a title in Ottoman Empire for the general, because the Iskander, because of the Alexander the Great. Iskander Chebab is yummy, by the way. Chebab, the best chevapi are in Bosnia and Herzegovina. By the way, don't mention our food because I didn't eat breakfast. Cevapi, the best cevapi. If you want the best food, you're gonna find East Europe. East Europe. Kafkas has not bad food too, but the best food, you're gonna find in Balkan. Not because I'm Balkan. I have it everywhere. No, never. They are not close with us. No, origin Iskander is cooked in Bursa. Dražan, I've traveled a lot. I've been in a lot of places. The quality of food, especially the quality of meat that the Balkan has, Macedonia, Albania, Greece, you have to go in some place because if they raised in the intensifier, the meat quality it's not good. Bosnia, Serbia, Crnagona or Montenegro has the best meat, the best food, best quality food. I've been in Russia, the food, they can do some salad. Salad is good. They play with those salad with mayonnaise, but no near to compare with Balkan in quality of food. No near. Please, guys. I love those places. No near. I went in Elbrus mountain. I ate lamb. No. Was in one place, to say the truth. In one place. I didn't like at all. Compare that with the taste that we have in Albania. No. It's not nearby. It's not nearby. The taste that we have in Balkan, the lamb in Balkan, it's the best ever. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Sharplaninak, please, because we skipped the topic and we went in the food. Everybody that is a foreign and it's not from Balkan, I'm saying one thing. No near you're gonna find the best food. The best food is in Balkan, and especially I'm gonna include the Mediterranean area, but the Balkan has the best food, period. But I'm sure that in Georgia, Azerbaijan, Armenia, they have some good quality food because they stay more to original, to organic one. But I was in Kafkas. I was not impressed. In the North Kafkas, I was not impressed at all. Not impressed at all. No. Not impressed at all. Let's to be honest. Balkan is remained the best for food. I'm pretty sure, Bella, that in Georgia, I will be in Georgia. I will come with my wife in Georgia. I will come with my wife in Georgia. I will come, but I will not eat pelmeni or some similar to pelmeni. It's like pasta with meat. When I will come, I'm gonna inform you. I will inform when I will come. What is Kinkali? Kinkali is the city that you live? Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try when I will come. It made with beef. This one that is like pelmeni, like a flour type. No, I don't like pork. I do not like pork. I ate it one in famous dish. I ate it in one restaurant in Novorossiysk. We don't have pelmeni. Oh, pelmeni was not bad. Was not bad, but no. Yes, the bigger one. I ate it that. I ate it that. The with beef was delicious. Was not bad. Was delicious. But if you ask, for example, me and Drajan, we love meat, real meat. meat that is baked in wood. Lamb. Lamb. Pelmeni, I know that it's a Russian dish. Eight colors. Eight colors of Sharplaninak. Oh, this is... Those 8 colors of Sharplaninak are... it's not... like, I'm gonna say... It come from Aboriginal one. These 8 colors. We have made shanklings, only salt and fry on a wine branch. Mind-blowing test. Gouda cheese. The Georgian cheese that is made, they let to dry age in the skin of a goat. We do the same in Albania. That and I made the video about it's like very old tradition in Georgia territory about the Gouda cheese. Very, very old. Gouda, yes. Oh, it's your favorite. It's organic. It's the best. It's one of the best cheese. It is mind blown. No, I can talk, but I don't feel hungry because I don't eat. I keep fasting, so I don't have some problems about. I just get a coffee, drink, and I'm ready. It's not a problem with me. I'm gonna discuss a little bit, and I want... Yes, I mostly eat organic food. Yes, but to eat organic food, you must be in a place that have organic. That's why. No, processed food I don't like to. Processed food are not good for nobody. People should understand. Fish. I like fish too. Seafood, fish. Let's do Sharplaninach. Yes, I'm gonna do it about Sharplaninach. I'm gonna focus on Sharplaninach. Alexander Lambert, bonjour. Bonjour, my friend. You don't like the smell? I don't speak French. I just know some words, and I just, for the respect, I give greetings in your language. I may be just Chavai. What does it mean? How I'm doing? I'm doing well. English, please. Let's talk about the Sharplaninach. Okay, I'm gonna give a little bit of brief history about the Sharplaninach. Because the Sharplaninach, it's a Highlander dog in the Shar mountain range. Shar mountain, it's just not a small mountain. It's like a mountain range. Not like the Kafkas. Kafkas is huge. Those mountains are very huge, but pretty much like the Kafkas range, but it's in Balkan, just smaller, but not like a one mountain. People in Balkan, they believe, because the most exemplar that they call Sharplaninach, or the Highlander dog, originated from this mountain. Because Sharplaninach, the landrace dog, which is in the Shar Mountain, and the Highlander tape has a long hair. You're gonna find those exemplar not just in this territory. You're gonna find in Balkan, in many countries, Bulgaria. You're gonna find in Turkey. You're gonna find around the Black Sea territory. Those dogs, they are very famous about that, especially when you have the Alp, and the Shar Mountain is it's high mountain. It's like an Alp. The temperature is cold, and those dogs are made for that harsh environment. But we have the same dog in Romania, Moldova, the same type, because the Aboriginal or the landrace dog in Balkan were two types. Steppen dog, which is pronounced a shorter hair than the Highlander. I'm gonna say it's more moderate, like a 3 to 4 centimeter. And the Sharplaninak, which it's mostly famous for the Highlander. And the hair tape, it's like 8 to 9 centimeters, sometimes 10, so it's longer. It's a double coat, and the original dog that are in Shar Mountain possess harsh hair, double coat, not smooth. So the coat of those dogs is harsh. It's not smooth. It is specific traits for the Aboriginal mountain shepherd dog. It's not just for this landrace dog or this breed, whatever people can call. It comes in different colors. Some dog has this black mask, and they can call Karabash. For the Moods, Medov, and those names, and Zlatan, those are in Serbian language. So, but I know the Karabash one, it's come from Turkey, which means black mask. Tigrasti, bridal color. So in English it called bridal one. So those type of color you're gonna find in every Aboriginal dogs, especially in the territory of Central Asia and Caucasus. They have those variety of color. It's not just because of this breed. It's the polymorphism and it's characteristic of Aboriginal mountain dog, the polymorphism in color. It's not specially only for this, but it's characteristic in Aboriginal one. You're gonna have a Highlander with this type of color, and you're gonna have a Steppen dog, which has similar one. Yes, the same. Volkodav, Central Asian Shepherd, the same. But you have to understand that Volkodav are two tapes like Sharplaninak, or like a Highlander dog in Balkan. The normal coat, or which is shorter than the Highlander, and the Highlander coat, so the same. Bella is here, and they can see that Bella, you are from Georgia, and Georgia has the Highlander mountain dog, which they call Georgia Nagazi, or nowadays they call Caucasian Shepherd. But I'm not talking about modern day. I'm talking about the long fur. Actually, Drajan, it's not short fur, it's just normal one. Kavkazki Nagazi. And in my study, the dog in Georgia, the Highlander tape, and the dog in Balkan, the Highlander tape, they show similarity in physique, in traits. Long coat Aboriginal, yes. Sarplaninac, before the Yugoslavian, took it and make it the standard for them. They had a lot of polymorphism on them. Only head is different. Actually, Dražan, even the head is not different. I'm not talking about. Even the head is not different. I have found Sharplaninak with the same head like the Highlander tape. It's not different. Just the Sharplaninak, we don't crop the ears, so don't think that is. The black sick dog. Yeah. I was discussing with a fanatic from Georgia, and they found me this head of dogs, and he showed me a Georgian Agazi. That type was very similar to Central Asian Shepherd dog. White head, beautiful dog. And I found a Sharplaninag one, to be honest, the long hair tape with the same shape of head. The same shape of head. It's the same. And those Sinology organization in Balkan, they fight with each other. Or you have in your channel. They fight with each other. They fight with each other and they say that this is our dog, this is my dog. So actually it's not their dog. None of the country should say to that this Highlander it's my dog, because it's not. You cannot see they are present only in this territory. You're gonna see is present widespread in the Balkan, in the Black Sea, in Turkey, Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Iran, in the North Caucasian area. You're gonna find this Highlander. We have 3 types of Nagazi, all similar with little difference. That's called polymorphism. Polymorphism, it's characteristic about a landrace dog. Polymorphism depend when the dog operate. If they operate in the highland, in Alp, the dog, because to adaptation about this environment, the dog presents long hair. If the dog perform in the steppe, which is lower than the highland, and the temperature are not so harsh, the dog, because of this, I'm gonna say adaptation, the dog change in morphology. Well, I've seen those Kazbegian Agazi dog. I will send you picture. Dog in Albania with dog in Georgia. Identical. Like was born from same mother. Identical. And when I say Georgia, I'm not saying only that, because I can put this Azerbaijan and Armenia, which are in the same territory. Yes, it is interesting because before I start to take serious and study livestock guardian dog, my nature is to learn the truth, to bring the truth to people. And it doesn't make sense what they said. the sinology, it doesn't make sense. There is no profession in that. In the DNA test they did for Caucasian Shepherd dog, I'm talking about from Red Star Kennel line and Sharplaninak, they are in the same branch of DNA. They don't have difference. It means they come from the same line. It is done. I think was the institute in Slovenia. They did this genetic. So those dogs are cousin each other. But Gurbazar and Gamper, bit difference. I see difference among those dogs. Yes, if you see, depend of the territory. Some Gamper which are near to the Anatolia and are mixed with Anatolian Shepherd, they're gonna present this difference. But some that are nearby Azerbaijan, they say have the same. So you have to understand this. It's not too much difference. If they are crossed with those Mastiff, Anatolian Shepherd, huge, they're gonna present. But Moscow Watchdog was a failure. That swimming dog, they wanted to do it. The swimmer dog in the Red Star Kennel was a failure too, because the original dog, they didn't surpass the original dog that use. Had some failure for sure. But in Red Star Kennel, the biggest discovery in the medicine was transplant. They did the transplant in dogs. So we cannot take the credit. That was one of the biggest discoveries that saved many life. They did transplant. The first transplant was in dogs, organ transplant. So we have to understand that the contribution that has gave from the Soviet area was amazing. Have you come across the Bakhar dog of Mongolia? Yes, Tony, I have. But Bakhar dog are lined from Tibetan with less difference. They are less different in that. So those Highland dog come from the same area mostly. Bakhar dog, Bakaval dog in India, Tibetan mountain dog. So they come from the same genetic pool. Sure, contribution was great. No, was discovery in the medical field they did was amazing. That's to say the truth. They give a high contribution. Heart transplant, so that they study in dog the compatibility of there is a molecule HC which give compatibility of you can so the donor with the recipient for the organ, if they have this connection and they are compatible for the transplant, so that you must study this molecule, this mediator HC. There are two types, type 1 I think or type 2. Maybe Drajan can confirm a little bit this. Those are like proteinic antibody or proteinic complex antibody. about transplantation, yeah, transplant, about this. Because the blood transfusion must have, for example, you must be in the same blood group not to have problem with, so the body cannot fight this organ or even the blood. Body will not react like a foreign body and to fight back. You have to go with a rhesus. A, B, 0, positive, negative, so those are the rhesus. In dogs, we have a lot of rhesus. But I'm talking about for organ transplant. Because you cannot get organ from donor for every donors if this organ cannot fit in our body, because our body will gonna fight. We're gonna see like a foreign object. I'm just try to explain in popular language. So donor organ matching, the distribution, pre-transplantation screen, suppress of the immune system. Yeah, that's why. I'm talking about the complex, molecule complex of MHC, if I say it correct. Which are two, it's MHC1 and MHC2, if I say it really correct about this protein complex, that play important roles in transplant between the donor and recipient. So this is the contribution that the Red Star Kennel in URSSR, they give this contribution in the Soviet Union. This Red Star Kennel was not just focused on breeding animals, was more complex. This institution was like institution, and many professional dog breeder, many specialists, human doctor, veterinarian, they work together. Yeah, I understand what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm talking about they study this complex. This tissue don't contain antigen that the recipient body make antibody against. That's what I'm talking about. That's why they call those. Jason Borit. Got a cane corso female, need breeding. You need a male. If somebody here that has a male cane corso, you can comment in chat and you can contact with this, because I don't have any cane corso, my friend. 1 year old. Did she show the first hit? Has she came in the first hit. I think so, very moody. Okay, but you're gonna see the blood too on your female. It's not like in cat. Cat doesn't show too much blood, but dogs show. They show period. You see some small blood. I think that she's in estrus now, so 9 to 11 days is the best time of ovulation that she can be pregnant after the end of the period. Sometimes happen that they can be pregnant even in the middle of the period. So biology is a little bit strange. It's not, but the best time for her to be pregnant, it's 9 to 11 days. Sometimes that can go 14, but 9-11 days is the time of the peak of ovulation. She is deaf. Her ears are different colors. Why she is deaf? She was deaf. Did she had any infection, chronic infection that she got deaf? Or accident? She was a genetic problem, born deaf. Did this female come from inbreeding? Did the breeder yes, it's for inbreeding? Because usually they show those problems when you cross the blood, the same blood. I buy from family. Maybe I don't know. Oh, it happens sometimes of rich people. Strange. My friend want to breed with his pit bull. I think bad idea. You're gonna have a barn dog. And they are very dangerous. Those mongrels are very, very dangerous. I do not like those outcross. It's not just bad health. Good day, sir. Enzo, good day, my friend. How are you doing today? It's not just bad health. I will not focus in the bad health. I will focus more in temperament. And mental problem. It's not just mentally healthy. I do not like those type of barn dogs. They are very unpredictable. And sometimes they can show high aggression. Why you don't find if somebody here is which is in chat and has a cane corso male can say that I have a cane corso, and you can find the contact each other and You can breed if the owner of the male cane corso is near to you and you no need to travel. But it's a bad idea, honestly, to cross with pit. I'm going to look further. But you can go in Facebook groups, for example, cane corso groups in Facebook, and see if one of their local has a male cane corso, which is not neuter. And you can go and breed your female. Or just to have contact, because if you miss this estrus, she gonna come back in heat. If she really come back here, you're gonna just give a little bit, like 5 to 6 months, she gonna present other estrus. It will be a little bit like end of the spring, maybe. If she has a regular estrus. Don't go for the pitbull. Don't go for the pitbull because they gonna look good, but you're gonna open problems to yourself about. Because pitbull genes, aggression especially, are very dominant. Yes, are unpredictable, my friend. Unpredictable temper. Are very unpredictable temper, so I don't want at least my subscriber, my viewers to make those mistakes. All barn dogs that come from real pit bulls, all of them were unpredictable in temper. Very dangerous dog. Very, very dangerous dog. Very dangerous dog. Usually they show aggression in animal and they show aggression in human too. Even if the father of mother, whatever to be pit bull, was not showing aggressive behavior toward human, those barn dogs they show. The guy with the champion bloodline consel in my area say not to breed because she's deaf. She's going to be difficult, but I will look. She may heritage this problem to the puppy. She may heritage, so this breeder has right in some point. She may heritage this defect on the puppy, but she may not. She may not. This defect, she born like this, so that could be something in the blood, in the breeding problems. Hope that the parent was not brother and sister together, because if are like that, or father with daughter, sometimes it's happen. Her eyes like husky. They're like a blue eyes, white eyes. It's not a big problem about that. Some Canek also express that. Phenotypes like eyes like husky. But if you need a puppy from her, yes. If you don't need her to breed, because you might have a reason for breeding her. What is the reason? Do you want to have more puppy? Do you want to sell her puppy? Or do you want to build a kennel? What's your main purpose of her breeding? Because if you don't have none of this purpose, you just want to breed her one time, not bad. You can breed one time and after you can spay her. Breed one time. Okay, try one time. Why not? Breed one time, after you can spay her. But don't rush. Even if you miss this time to breed her, she gonna come back in heat. You just need the contact for male. Search for the contact, don't rush to breed. She's just 1 year old. Let her to grow a little bit more. 1 year and a half. It's better for female. Yes, thank you for your advice. You are welcome. I'm gonna talk about a behavior in female. Some female show aggressive behavior when they are in heat, or in medical language, in estrus. They show aggressive behavior toward male dog, and they don't let male dog. And many breeder has this problem. It's not only in American Pit Bull Terrier, it's in a lot of breeds. It's a common problem of the female behavior. Doesn't allow the male that you select. Yes, that's why she is acting like this. How she's acting? Like a real life female. Just pay attention about this information, because we see that breeders struggle a lot with those females. Usually the male are not have any problems. That's why I don't breed my Belgian. She's blind on one eye. I don't want the same puppy be blind. So Daniel, your Belgian shepherd dog, she born like this, blind in one eye, snappy, mowing noise, showing teeth for no reason. Oh, yeah, she's in heat. That's why she's doing that. She's in heat. But Kanekos are like silly dog, are not so smart. Because if you raise her from the puppy and she's doing like this, there is one reason. It's the hormonal. At 7 months, one eye become blue. She had no problem before the 7 month. She was watching from both. I had found her on street, don't know anything. Maybe about her. So the Daniel, the Belgian dogs that you have has no problem before when you. But let me tell you something. Maybe she get injury in that eye. I don't think that she born like this, because if she born like this, yes, can be a genetic issue. But if not, she showed this issue in the 7-month-old. Could be problem of infection, glaucoma, a lot of stuff can happen, an injury that you may not pay too much attention, or she doesn't show any problems. Tear of the cornea part. So I don't think that this is a genetic problem on your female. So if you want to breed, try one time. If you see that the puppy are, every of them has no issue in eyes. Yes, that's what I have been told, but I don't know. But try. One breed. Breed her one time. She's very calm. She's very calm when normal. Very happy dogs. But in this time, look, it's a hormone problems. The hormonal problems change behavior in dogs. So it's not abnormal behavior on her. But snapping and showing you teeth, I do not like that. You are the owner. Your authority must be unbeatable to her. Being in heat, being sad, being unhealthy, she should not discuss your authority or challenge your authority. We had female in heat too, but they react different with dogs. They react different when they become for the first time mom, but never with the owner. You don't want a puppy. If you don't want a puppy, you spay her. Can sell them easy. Everyone breed those dogs. I used to have Staffordshire Pitbull, Cross Dalmatian, very gentle dog, calm. Staffordshire and Pitbull, they come from the same line, mostly. So I'm gonna just make the difference by saying Staffordshire is like a pet Pitbull and Pitbull like a performance dog. Pitbull. Or the real bulldog. Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna close this live stream. Yes, very energetic. Must be very energetic because of Pitbull. Staffordshire too. Dalmatian used to be hunting dog. If you know the history of the Dalmatian, actually was hunting dog. So hunting has a lot of endurance and energy. For example, American Pit Bull Terrier and German Pointer. Amazing stamina. You didn't know that Dalmatian was hunting dog? Yes, it's hunting dog. Because too many breeds nowadays, I don't know, is the FCI or are the breeder that try to cut some traits in dogs and breed them as a pet. But those dogs used to be working dog. That's why. Dogs with those big ears and very developed sense of smell used to come from the bloodhound. Bloodhound are scent hound dog, which are dog that this sense it's very developed to track down prey by smelling. There are three type or three big branch of hunting dog: killer hound, sight hound, and scent hound. Scent hound. Sight hound are faster catcher. Those thin sprinter that they use for the dog racing. Those are the sight hound. The godfather is Saluki. Killer hound were like bulldog mastiff, which used to kill the prey, to catch the prey. Strong build, muscular, mostly in the when the prey was dangerous, was not for a rabbit or something like that. Those are for large prey like deer, wild boar, and other animals. They use those killer hounds, like nowadays Dogo Argentinos. Why are small dogs very aggressive? Like, for example, my neighbor dog Jack Russell. Well, Jack Russell used to be for hunting, for mice. Jack Russell in the line is a terrier. Jack Russell. In the line are terrier, and terrier are known for their hard prey drive. When they create American Pit Bull Terrier, the dogs that use, I'm gonna give some of the brief history, short history. Yes, for killing rat mice. That was Jack Russell. It's a terrier. Come from the terrier family. So what they did, they wanted a powerful dog, powerful than the Jack Russell, and to put muscle. So they mix it Old English Bulldog with Old English Terrier, and they created Bullion Terrier outcross. And those Bullion Terrier start to breed and breed and breed, that we come in the modern day, for example, American Pit Bull Terrier. The origin of them was UK, the Brittany. And they use terrier because of the game. Terrier are known for the game and aggression and very good stamina. Those traits in the American Pit Bull Terrier come from this, because Old English Bulldog known for the thick build muscle, power, but they needed stamina, they needed gameness, they needed hard prey drive, and the best hard prey drive they saw in the Old English Terrier. That's interesting. That's fact, my friend. For example, American Pit Bull Terrier, it's like 200 years old, breeding and selecting individual. It started for those mix in medieval time or Victorian time. I think was like between Victorian and medieval, something like that. But it's 200 years with people breed those back and forth Bullion Terrier for one reason, to increase, to create a new one, which was an individual with the traits of the terrier, but more powerful, stronger. What is the story of Tibetan Mastiff? How they look like a bear? They don't look like a bear, friend. If you see about the dog show Tibetan Mastiff, they are bred in the artificial nursery, so they are not pure one. But if you go back in Tibet, as the high to be the altitude, you're gonna find the real dogs. Yes, they have a long haircut, double coat, harsh, because they need to adapt in 5,000 meters above sea level and more. That's why. Doesn't has because they are mixed with bear, because doesn't has sense. They overpower wolf. Himalayan wolf. Yes, some of them, they are very brave and powerful, and they overpower wolf. Very, very brave and stubborn dogs. They are very brave as a livestock guardian dog. You have to understand that the contact that had with wolf, it's very often in Himalayan mountain. It's very often. The number of wolf is increased years by years in those region, and they have contact almost, it's very often, I will say. And for that reason they don't fear, and for that reason it's not the first time they deal with wolf, so they have experience, and they are brave dog, aggressive dog. Not all of them, you have to understand this, because you're gonna find coward dogs too. Cold climate for thick fur, yes. It's a wild dog because it's living in a wild and harsh environment. It's not a pet. It's a real working dog. You have to understand this. Livestock guardian dog are not pet, really pet. So that they are bred for that purpose. To be wild, to be healthy, strong, to survive in the harsh environment. They are adapted for thousands of years. Okay, this is a pure blood dog, not bred to make it looks like that. Looks. Tibetan mountain dog, by tracing the DNA of them, they come the oldest one after dingo. Basic on what we have in the database and in the bank of genes. It's a very ancient dog. Hold on a second. So the dog, because of their environment, is adapt, and they adapt very well. For example, if you do a CBC, the blood work on them, the number of the red blood cells in them, it's much more higher than normal dogs, because of they need to absorb the oxygen and to have the connection with the hemoglobin to be much more, because of the high altitude. You have to understand this. And they need those high affination of the hemoglobin to connect with oxygen. That's why the number of the red blood cells in them, it's completely much higher with compared with other livestock guardian dog or with other dog pet. It's a dog which is bred in the wild for thousands of years. So if you see the culture, livestock, yak, and Tibetan mountain dog, you're gonna see a similar animal. For sure, it's a calf, so it's a cattle. Sorry, it's a cattle, and this is the dog. So it makes it match with the culture that people in Himalayan and in Tibet breed. Yeah, it's naturally. Konstantin, hi my friend, why almost all big bully kuta have no straight leg? From the back, they have the deformity. This deformity, it's not only in the bully kuta. It's in a lot of large dog breeds. And especially because of the bad breeding. The breeder are not professional, so they don't pay attention in deformity, because that's a deformity and they can cause hip dysplasia. All of those people, dog, wolf, check, has high blood hemoglobin. It's very high blood hemoglobin in those. It is because it need to adapt with high altitude. It's an adaptation, and Tibetan Mastiff has better adaptation than yak, has better adaptation even than Himalayan wolf about the high hemoglobin. The hemoglobin in Tibetan Mastiff, it's higher than the wolf. It's much more higher. Same with Serpas. What is Serpas? A local people. Yes. Shepherd. Or shepherds. Mountainer. The Highlander. Shepherd. What time is now here? It's like 12. Okay, that's good. Let's see a little bit okay. I'm gonna stay some few minutes. Not so much, because the battery start to left the chat, guys. Not because I don't like, I enjoy, but I will be in live again. Tomorrow I don't think so. No tomorrow. Tomorrow I need to work. Sherpas, potters of equipment for mountaineering expedition. Tibetan mountain dog, it's very good performance livestock guardian dog. Very good one. Maybe not all people know, because if you get the hands to have a real Tibetan Mastiff, which is very difficult, because most of the dog come from artificial nursery. They are the like exhibition dog. They are not the real Tibetan Mastiff. Tibetan Mastiff, they can look very hairy dog, woolly, but they are fast. They are agile. They are very good working dogs. Very good working dog. Amazing guardian. A little bit aggressive toward human, the dogs that are in Tibet, because people are bred with those purpose to protect them not just for the wild animal threats, but even from thiefer. So for this reason, you have to be careful if you go in expedite and you don't have any local people or person to guide you. You need to be guided, because you can put yourself in trouble. Most of the dog during the day, if they don't go in livestock, they are in chain. So they keep in chain because they know that to avoid the accident. Bella said, as far as I know, some of the monastery dog with long fur, they look bigger. Because if they stay in monastery, they get better food and they grow bigger. There is the oldest evidence of Tibetan Mastiff. I think I have the video. It's from the German expedition in the World War. The expedition that the German army, they reach Tibet. So you have to understand, they go in Tibet and they have there is the old evidence, and you're going to see how the real Tibetan Mastiff look like. The head of them, it means they have wrinkles. I think those dogs come from those wrinkles one. I don't know, but during the German expedition, I didn't see any wrinkles. I think they just come from the artificial breeding as a present from China. But don't forget that China has Sharpei. Sharpei is known for the wrinkles. We don't really know where those wrinkles come from. But if you just go in a high altitude, why we don't have those wrinkless dogs? That's why. In an old book, it was said that he wasn't big as a donkey and weighed about 100 kilograms and guarded the entire village. But now he's 60 kilograms. But genetic can present extraordinary exemplar. But 100 kilogram dog is too much. It's too much. Is it What is that appian? Over time, genetic get worse. Genetic get worse because what breeder do? Breeder select some mutation in dogs because like every, even human can present mutation, deformity. It happened for many reasons, those deformity. And what people consider those mutation, gene mutation that present in the dog appearance, they call exotic traits in dogs. Those exotic traits are nothing else, just mutation. The animal can present mutation for different factors. One of them could be performance or attitude. For example, if the dog will a normal hair dogs and you take them and you let them for a long period of time in the highland, they gonna start to show generation after generation a longer coat. This is a mutation that the the body which is exposed to a factor need to adapt with this factor. That's why. This is one factor, for example, the climate. Can be another factor. Can be a genetic factor. Can be a outcross or inbreeding. Blood with blood. And people, what they do? They see these traits, they see like exotic traits in them, and they start to select generation after generation those traits. But actually those are mutation, changed. For many reasons, the dog can has change. They can change in anatomy, in appearance, and they can change in mentality too. Depend of in what environment they are growing. Genetic is very difficult field. I'm trying to explain as simple as possible. It's not so simple, the genetic. Even human can present deformity or mutation. For example, in German Shepherd, what did the breeder? They spoiled the breed by selecting this deformity. They didn't know that that was a completely deformity. If you see the wolf, if they see the wolf, you will not find a wolf with deformity. It's very hard to find a wolf with deformity. It's very hard to find a wolf with deformity. Anatomy of wolf is completely perfect. And if you compare the anatomy, the skeletal structure of German Shepherd, that's why the pure blood, it's a pure blood. For example, why you don't see deformity in wolf? Because it's rare to find in chest in wolf. It's very rare. The alpha couple, they are loyal to each other. A female and a male. They have only one heat, one estrus entire year. It's not like a dog. They are monoestral animal, the wolf. And if we go back and check the archives about the German Shepherd, the dog must has very good anatomy, no deformity in the hind limbs, no deformity. The best dogs are in the wild in terms of performance and intelligence, no doubt. That's why the land race dog are the best about the performance, intelligence, and adaptation. That's why the land race dog are much smarter. Aboriginal are smarter dog compared with your pet, because your pet remember some words and take the commands doesn't mean that the intelligence of that pet is higher. It's just obey. Compare with a livestock guardian dog, they are much more higher intelligence. Wolf doesn't take care about for you to give commands. If you take a small wolf and raise them, they are independent thinkers and make decisions. Yes, that's correct. But this independence thinkers come because of the high intelligence. Not every dog can make decision. Some dogs step away to make a decision because they lack intelligence, they lack confidence in themselves. They need presence of the owner or human presence to react better. Domestication strips some of their genetic, maybe. Yes, domestication. I told you, it's not just domestication, it's the way of breeding. The way of breeding is the problem. The way how people breed, the number of breeding, the number of experiments that breeders are doing, strip traits on dogs, strip good traits on dogs, spoil the genetic on dogs. Most of the breeder, I'm gonna not mention names, but you have mediocre breeder. They try to do something, they try to create a line or a breed, whatever they pretend to do. Sometimes doesn't make sense, but it happened. Everybody who think independent is a sort of intelligence. I agree about this, but in human, it's a different one. For human, if you are too much independence, you're gonna get yourself in trouble easily. If you don't start to listen the wise people, to listen advice, to listen criticism, that's gonna bring you in problems. In people doesn't work like that. Reckless, but it is best when they work in pack. Human need restriction and focus to be great. Yes, that's good. Human need restriction, need discipline, freedom with stupidity, because most of the freedom those crazy freedom come from stupidity. It's a chaos, my friend. It's chaos. In human, you must cooperate too. Be social creature. Social doesn't matter too much. Because the life is completely, I'm gonna say, it's the job. Working dog has one job, period. The livestock guardian dog has not too much to think about. Human life is more complex. It's not only to be social. It's important for people to listen advice. It's important for people to analyze, to think, to listen the critic. It's very important. Because if you are too much independent, you're gonna put yourself in trouble many times. It must. Listening, it must for people. Otherwise, you're gonna put yourself in trouble, you're gonna have consequences, you're gonna pay for your behavior, for your decision. That's why it's important to ask a wise person or to listen and advice for somebody that has this experience. I'm against for people who say, oh, let's experiment with ourselves. Let's see what this decision will bring. And to learn from other mistakes, from the mistake of others. Yes, it's very important, Rajan, to learn. Because if somebody say that, don't do this because the result it will be this, and you go, it's stupid independence. It's not there is no intelligence in that part. When somebody show you a fact, that this is fact, if you act like this, if you do this, you're gonna end up like this, and you try to get the risk, just for what reason? To enjoy that feelings of mistake. I do not like crazy advancements either. Advancing too much for human is bad. Self-destruction. It is self-destruction. Too much freedom is a self-destruction. We have such to say, if a baby horse keep running in front of her mom, a wolf will eat her. Yes, okay. I think I enjoy this today. Thank you very much for being part of this live stream, guys. I appreciate participating here, talking about different topics. I enjoy a lot. I hope to give advice or education as much as I can and hope to solve the problems. Bye, Drajan. Jason say, okay, mate, man, take care. See you maybe again. Yes, we will see one. Thank you for the interesting conversation. My pleasure. Bye, everybody. I wish you have a good day. See you soon.